But first, it's a match. Detroit Police Chief James Craig confirms DNA from the suspect in the shooting of 2 Detroit police officers matches DNA evidence in the murder of Sergeant Collin Rose. Thanks for being with us for the news at 5. That announcement from Chief Craig came just before 60-year-old Raymond Durham was officially charged in the shooting Wednesday night of 2 Detroit police officers on the city's west side.
Durham was arraigned from his hospital bed on a list of charges. They include 2 counts of assault with intent to murder, resisting and obstructing police, and felony firearms charges. But it's important to keep in mind here these charges are not connected to the Rose case.
We want to get out live to Rod Maloney now. He's been gathering new details on this story all day long. And Rod, according to the chief, this connection to the Rose case is still under investigation. Is that right?
Right. They haven't even brought charges on that yet, but they're claiming he is a suspect. Now, this is a place in the city of Detroit where Officer Sergeant Collin Rose died. He was shot right here. But they're also saying that it was a DNA match on the bicycle that was here, a flashlight, and a pair of gloves that was able to link Raymond Durham to this spot as well at the murder, at the time of the murder. That's what they're claiming. Now, who is this man, this Raymond Durham? Well, we found out today from his niece. Her name is Tamika Durham.
I mean, he's a survivor, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being outside in the snow.
60-year-old Detroiter and murder suspect Raymond Durham led a bleak and desolate life on the streets of Detroit. Homeless and by his niece's account lacking full mental capacity, he subsisted by living in vacant homes.
He didn't have no kids, you know, and he will always, if he ran into us, he always try to give us $1, $5, you know. And he needed money for himself, so, you know, I would tell him no thank you, you know.
She says he lived in this burned-out hulk on Magnolia, across from her grandfather's house, about a mile from the Sergeant Rose murder scene, up until a couple of weeks ago. He also was very handy with a particular skill.
If kids needed bikes fixed, you know what I'm saying, he knew how to put bikes together. If it was broke, he knew how to put bikes together.
And it was an unusually constructed bicycle at the scene of the Sergeant Collin Rose murder police said was the center of their investigation. That is, until this flashlight and glove, also found at the murder scene with the bike, gave police the DNA that they needed to make their match. Detroit Police Chief James Craig said today Durham's arrest came at a very high price.
Fortunately, it was through that shooting that opened up another door.
Now, we want to know whether Tamika is thinking that her uncle could have done this. That's the question right now. And we asked her that question. And coming up on Local 4 News at 6, we're going to talk to her about that and other corners of this case to see the family's reaction and also find out what other people involved in this investigation think about today's findings. Back to you.
And Rod, you said police are still investigating. What are the next steps in these cases against Durham?
Okay, well, there is a probable cause hearing, a preliminary hearing on the 2 shootings of the Detroit police officers on Wednesday night. That'll come later on this month, the 30th and the 23rd. But in the meantime, there is also the possibility of a warrant package being sent to Kim Worthy's office, and then the possibility, if in fact she decides there is enough evidence, to have charges against him in the Sergeant Collin Rose murder case, but we'll have to wait and see as to when that may or may not happen.
Right. Well, certainly people living in that neighborhood, I'm sure, are relieved. Rod, we know you'll keep us posted on this story. We appreciate it.